My name is Jan-Peter de Jong and I am delighted to present a workshop on the Pythagoras conference of this year together with Jesus Camara. We will present a complete other vision of the Inca vestiges of Cusco and surroundings in Peru. We call this vision the cosmogony of the three worlds, the same as our documentary about this subject. We will show you some very special features and interpretations of the different technologies that were used in these vestiges. We will tell you the consequences and our conclusions that at first sight may sound very extreme, but they have, as we want to explain and to show you during the lecture, a great logic behind them. We will show you a phenomenon called vitrification, which shows that there was a technology with heat and molds used by the ancient. Stones must have been moldable in the past, and to fix them they used heat. Stones being moldable could explain why they fit so perfectly and why they could form the stone as they wanted. Especially on these kind of stones, on the images, we see they applied heat, but not on the stones of the Incas that were worked on with hammer and chisel and represent a more simple construction style. We also will show you that the conclusions we make can be drawn on world level too. We will indicate you some comparisons and examples in Egypt, Malta, Japan and other places. These conclusions are all based on the investigations of the Peruvian Alfredo Camara, the father of Jesus Camara. Alfredo rejected the assumption that we have always been in the orbit of 365 days. He said that in former orbits we were closer to the Sun, while Earth was smaller, and as a consequence gravity was less. For example, here on the HAP calendar there are references to be found to calendars of 365 days, 260 days and 225 days per year. The Ganan-Pacha culture, or the first world of Alfredo Camara, is related to the construction style where they could form anything in stone. The monolithic nature of the design in the rock of the Ganan-Pacha is typical. Everything is made in a single block of stone, many times of gigantic proportions. In the Uran-Pacha, stones had a cellular form. During this period, the ancients were capable of fitting the stones perfectly together, a technology still not understood very well. During the Uran-Pacha, they made walls around many of the Ganan-Pacha monuments, in this way showing the respect and the sacred status of the Ganan-Pacha monolithic monuments. We will find the great care and reverence that the Uran-Pacha walls had for the Ganan-Pacha rocks in, for example, Pisac and Machu Picchu. We invite you to come to our workshop and to see many more details and evidences that we will be able to present you. In this way, we would like to challenge the more traditional visions on human history, on the archaeology of the Inca vestiges and of other ancient monuments over the world. So see you in Louisville in October 2012.